Okay, well, if you want to know more about the Houston housing market, I would like to know more about the Houston housing market because my wife and I are in the market for a new home, and I'm sure there are many people out there wondering what's going to happen in 2025. Well, Matthew Villaflor is a real estate agent, and he is with the Kinney Group.
The Kinney Group, that's correct.
Tell us, what is coming our way? I mean, we've had so many ups and downs. It seems like this market is just electric with change all of the time. What is going to happen this coming year in your view?
That is correct. Thank you for having me, by the way. So there's a lot of factors in play right now for 2025. The recent election, a lot of people were waiting to see what happens, whether you're happy or sad. Yeah. Trump is now going to be our new president, yep. And there's going to be some policies that he's going to be putting into place. Those policies will affect the real estate market for 25, depending on what gets passed through. Mm-hmm. Luckily for us in Houston, we have a very robust market, and employment and job market is very good as well. So we tend to weather the storm a little better than some of the other major cities. The things to look out for are going to be where interest rates tend to fall. They've been on a little bit on the incline, but we do expect to see some reduction in the interest rates coming up. Inventory, unfortunately, is still very low. A lot of people are locked into low interest rates. They refied during the COVID time, and now they're trying to figure out, does it financially make sense? Mm-hmm. If the interest rates come down far enough, then it would compel people to move if it makes sense for them.
Right.
So these are some of the things that you want to kind of take into consideration. A lot of new builders out there are going to have incentives to help with the interest rates to make things more affordable for your first-time home buyers and whatnot.
And for the last several years, of course, it has been really a seller's market. Do you see that changing at all? Are we going to get more breaks for buyers, or does it continue to go this way as a seller's market?
I think it's going to be a little more balanced. Okay. Right now, I think the interest rates are teetering around the 7%. If they start to come down into the 6s, it's going to make things more affordable, which will also interest sellers to put their houses on the market. The more inventory levels we have, that will kind of bring the home prices down, but they are still pretty lean right now, and that's going to, I think, kind of keep the house prices steady, if not steadily increase, given the other external factors that might happen throughout 2025.
And another factor we look at is obviously the supply issue, supply and demand. What do you think in the coming year, in 2025, could prices possibly dip a little bit? Is there enough supply out there to make that happen?
At the moment, I don't think there's a whole lot of supply going on. Again, with the current homeowners are kind of locked in with these golden handcuffs. When they refied in the 3%, some people even got like 2%, yep. 2.5%. It makes it really financially difficult to turn around and buy another house that's 6.5% interest rate. So as the rates come down and get closer to what they've refied at, it makes more sense for them. But the new construction has to sell to stay in business. Yeah. So we're going to see incentives coming from them. We're also going to see people that just have to buy and sell due to life events, whether it's marriage, kids, relocation for employment, divorce, death in the family, things like that. Those are all still going to happen and occur. But the ones that don't need to move unless they felt like it, mm-hmm. That's going to be dependent on the interest rates and how close it is to what they've currently refied at.
And I got to say, I moved here in 2013. I've just seen the prices go up and up and up and up every single year. Do you see that continuing? Is there any kind of anything that shows that prices might drop?
I don't expect them to drop dramatically. We'll have different sectors of the market that you'll see some decline in the prices, yeah. But overall, real estate generally increases in value. So I don't see a massive decline in home prices. There's a lot of doom and gloom naysayers out there that think there's a huge recession and everything's going to crash and everything. Right, I don't think it's going to be that dramatic, but it comes down to the tried and true for sellers. Polish up the house, get it fixed up, make sure that everything is looking really good, and mm-hmm. put your best foot forward, and it won't take long to sell your home.
One last question for people who are selling their home is staging that home. hiring a company to bring in beautiful furniture and really dress the place up. A lot of agents I've talked to think that's a great idea, some don't. What's your feeling on that?
I'm on the fence. Staging has been proven to help a house sell for quicker, faster, more money.
Yeah.
But we can still get the house sold even if it's not staged. It's really going to come down to the curb appeal of the house, the condition of the home, and if you're priced appropriately.
Lastly, why is Houston such a hot market? What makes this such a incredibly desirable place for people to want to move to?
Because it's the best city in the country to live in.
Okay.
Come on. Yeah.
Okay.
Houston's where I was born and raised. I love the city. We do have a lot of people coming in from out of state, and we're continually growing.
Okay, Matthew Villaflor. Thank you, Matthew.
Pleasure.
You're an expert, and we appreciate all of your advice.
Thank you, sir.
And your knowledge, too.
Yes, sir.
Good luck this year. Good luck to me as I try to find a place to live. All right.